just in time. And this is what the progress looks like for day one of the house demolition. I have a small dilemma, and now that I have the building permit, which yay, finally, I need to figure out where I'm going to park Ruby, because it was super convenient having her locked in the shop, out of sight, out of mind, everywhere, especially the street. Now I need to figure out where I'm gonna park her because I don't know yet the timeline of the shop. The house is gonna get started any day now, and I really need to move her out of the way because, again, what if they end up starting working here? What if they end up storing some things in here? I don't know what that looks like yet, and I definitely do not want anything happening to her or go missing in any way. So what I ended up doing was getting a 10 by 20 storage unit. Now, hypothetically speaking, she should fit in there. Fingers crossed that this works because I don't have that much time and I can't do it during the week because I have a 9 to 5. And by the time I get back, the storage unit is closed. I'm really hoping that I have enough space on all sides because this is the last resort that I have right now. This is what 10 by 20 looks like. And I'm actually pretty surprised at how tall this is. But first thing is first is trying to figure out if Ruby fits in here. To be honest, there's still some space in the front. I didn't know how much more forward I can go. And I can walk along the side okay. You know, it was a little bit of a struggle to get out. Nothing major. I have maybe about a good 2 feet here. I can still walk through here just fine. Maybe I can actually scoot her over a little bit more. And I actually have a few other tools that I need to move out just because I'm not trying to take it back to my place. There's a lot of things that I also can't put in any bins. So here's my game plan. The stuff that I can put in bins and things that are bigger, like my tools and stuff, my plan is to actually stack them in bins. I don't know how big. I'm gonna have to take some measurements here and see what bins I can set up here, and maybe I could start stacking them up just to kind of take advantage of the space since I'm already paying for all of this. And I can put some of the things that I can't actually stack or don't fit in bins and maybe just start pushing it in after I park the car in here. The main thing though is that Ruby needed a space, maybe somewhere to sleep. Yeah, maybe she just needed a space to sleep. That's what it is, okay? I needed to find her a temporary home for right now, and this is her new dorm for the moment. This is probably the biggest relief right now when it comes to the house and moving the stuff. So now I need to go back. I need to go to Home Depot. I don't have the Raptor back yet, so I'm gonna need to take my Camry, and this is gonna be a lot of trips back and forth to Home Depot because I don't know how many bins I'm gonna need. And yeah, let's go start packing up the shop. I also have stuff in the garage, but I'll show you in just a second. I'm limited to whatever can fit inside Camry. I'm thinking if we put the back seats down, we might be able to fit bins in there because I don't think the trunk is gonna fit anything in there. So we'll see how much I can fit in the back row. So my original plan was maybe to put the seats down and then put the bins in this way. But if the bins are taller than the lid here, that's not gonna work out. Yay! Perfect. We have some bins. It is Friday night. I was not planning on filming today, but on my way to work, I got word that they're gonna get started on the house tomorrow at 7 a.m. and it's about 10:30 right now, and I need to pack everything because I only started organizing the other weekend, and I thought I had at least one more weekend to kind of get everything out of here. No, I have more like a couple hours, not an entire weekend. So obviously 4 bins isn't gonna be enough. I also need to bring everything that I have that it's inside the garage into the shop so I can start loading everything. And as if there wasn't enough going on already, I finally got the Raptor back. I'm gonna have to update you that on a different video because right now the priority is literally to get everything out and packed. I obviously already drove it to Home Depot to get a few more bins because I honestly do not know how many I'm gonna need. So it's gonna be a little bit chaotic right now, but we're gonna try and get this done tonight. Shop lights. I literally have a pile of things that I might actually still need. The last 2 bins that I have in here are actually full of Legos. This one has like bigger ones in here, but funny story. Back when COVID hit, I started getting into Legos a lot, to the point where I was starting to build my own Lego city. And then I quickly realized that's gonna take up a lot of space. But I still ended up collecting a lot of like the retired Lego sets, a lot of the Speed Champions. And now it's taking up so much that this isn't even a fraction of all of the Lego sets that I actually have. So keep a lookout and follow me on my Instagram page because I'm gonna start selling Legos to start just getting rid of them from my possession because it takes up a lot of space. So I did not max out every single bin just because the whole purpose is so that way I can stack things on top of each other. So I did my best to kind of categorize things together, but you can see that some of them I did a little bit of a better job. The pedal cart fits in here. The wagon is underneath all that. And then my little Volkswagen over here does not fit in any of the big bins. So it's just gonna have to be left out. I've always wanted to do this. Time to load everything. It is 2:30. I'm basically gonna go home, shower, take a 30-minute nap, and then meet you back here. Good morning, good morning. It is already 7 on the dot. I'm just checking that I got everything out of the house, the few things that I did have. Fun fact, I think we've graduated in our friendship here because I had zero to do my makeup this morning because guess who slept in? I was delusional thinking I was gonna get up in 30 minutes. So we're here, we're fine. Also, fun fact, the bathroom, the only one that worked in this house was the one upstairs. So I'm just making sure I got everything. And the guys are already starting to park out in the front. So let me just make sure I grabbed everything because next thing is to start moving stuff out of the shop before they start blocking stuff and then I can't get the trailer or the Raptor out. So if you can't tell by the noise already, they were here at full force. You know, I'm learning that a lot of things are multifunctional. You know, that table that was like inside the little patio, yeah, they're using that for all the plants. They're very creative on getting the water out of the jacuzzi. There was a old trash can that wasn't even mine. There was an old, oh, you know what? The trash can was outside. And they were scooping up the water using the trash can. It's telling me it's gonna take a day. So we'll see how much of the house is left. It is insane right now. There's a lot of different things going on at the house right now. I needed to get out of there already because they were telling me the dumpster truck is gonna get there any minute. So I need to start heading over to the storage unit. I can't believe we pulled this off. It would be my luck. I need to put gasolina. Made it to the storage unit. It's time to unload everything, park the Hellcat in there. It is about like 9:30. Yeah, let's just finish up because I also want to get back and make sure that I can put the trailer inside the shop. If I did not pack last night when I did, I don't think I would have gotten the stuff out of here literally just in time. And this is what the progress looks like for day 1 of the house demolition. This has been a long time waiting for this to happen, and it's a little crazy to see the roof right there. This was my kitchen right here. I had my dining table set up literally right underneath the little fan, and this is the current status. Also, I currently have no more second floor. It's gonna get expanded, but for right now I have nothing upstairs, and this is just crazy. I feel very vulnerable right now with like no makeup. But thank you so much for watching. Follow along for part 2, where I'm going to continue doing updates on the house renovation. I'm also going to be doing renovation in the shop soon. Well, not soon. I think the house is going to be the priority, and then we'll get going on the shop. But that's still going to come up. But thank you so much for watching, hanging out with me. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Drive safe. Bye.